Impulsivity.
This is one of my favorites. I think this is the one I struggle with the most. Uh, you've heard if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. There's a lot in the popular culture suggesting it's your problem and just work through it. What research shows is helpful for dealing with impulsivity is just changing the nature of whatever it is you need to do so that it is instantly gratifying.
Can you
So,
give me an example?
yes. Yeah. So, imagine you want to get in shape.
Okay.
And there are two paths that you could take. One path would be go to the gym and look for the most efficient exercise you can do in 30 minutes to burn calories and make your body fitter. Maybe it's like the maximally punishing Stairmaster. That's the one. Okay. There's another strategy you could think about, though. Instead of going for efficiency when you go to the gym, you could think, what am I going to enjoy most while I'm here that's going to move my body? And maybe you sign up for a Zumba class with a friend. And I want to note, okay, it's a little less efficient if you go to the Zumba class, probably per calorie, per goal you're trying to accomplish, but you like it. And what research shows is that most of us think the right thing to do is that effective, efficient path. I'm going to get on the Stairmaster, but we're wrong. There's really wonderful work by Cornell's Caitlin Woolley and University of Chicago's Eilert Fishbach showing that that is a mistake. When we instead nudge people to pursue their goals in a way they enjoy, like going to the Zumba class instead of getting on the maximally punishing Stairmaster, suddenly they actually start enjoying what they're doing and they persist longer, which is what almost all of our goals are about. You're not going to get in shape in one workout. You need to keep coming back to the gym. You need to keep doing it. And so find a way to make it fun to do the thing that you want to do in the long term to achieve your goals. I like to call it the Mary Poppins effect. Mary Poppins says a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Greatest nanny of all time. And she's right about that, not just for kids, but for adults. We need to be looking for ways to make things that are good for us in the long run, rewarding in the short run. Because we're present bias doesn't mean we can't achieve our long-term goals.
James Clear, the guy who wrote Atomic Habits, talks about this all the time, that anytime you do something that you said you wanted to do, there should be instant celebration. And what I tell my athletes is like, anytime you do something you said you're going to do, you woke up early, you got the workout in, you spent an extra 30 minutes off your phone, you didn't eat 2 hours before bed, whatever habit is, right? There should be instant celebration the moment that happens. And people are like, well, how do I instantly celebrate? How do I celebrate the small win? For me, what I tell my athletes is to simply pat themselves on the back, throw a fist up in the air and say, that's like me. That's it. It's as simple as that. That's like me to do the thing I said I was going to do. And it's a similar regard here. Like if you go to the workout class that you find more fun and you reward that with instant celebration every single time you go, you are more likely to continually show up for 6 months, for a year, for a lifetime, rather than going and do the thing that's extremely challenging, hating it and never coming back. Now, of course, there is a point to say about chosen suffering and doing hard things and voluntarily putting yourself in uncomfortable positions. Of course. But if you really want to make this habit robust and stick, then you need to instantly celebrate. You need to make the habit too small to fail, and you need to instantly celebrate when you do the thing. The only way you repeat behavior is if you reward it. And that's by saying, that's like me. That's like me. And then you start to keep those little promises you say to yourself, and that ultimately builds your confidence. And now all of these things are happening that you're just developing and growing into the capable person you knew you could be all along. And so I think that's extremely powerful.